Hello brothers and sisters, apologies for reading this, but I'll never get through it otherwise, so here we go. A quick update on the court case. I chose not to take the fine and enter the lion's den, thanks to the 7 people who turned up to watch the show. I'll cut to the chase, but I will be making longer videos going into detail in the future. The judge claimed at the start that she knew nothing about the case and that she was there as an impartial judge, but it became evident later on that she did know about it, and I believe she had decided to find me guilty from the get-go. The main witness, who said good luck to me on the way in, was clearly determined to have me punished and lied his way through the evidence. I then admitted in cross-examination that I had made a hand gesture, and for that gesture I was found guilty of contravening Section 5 of the Public Order Act for disorderly behaviour. I received a conditional discharge for 12 months, which as far as I know means that as long as I don't reoffend for 12 months, I get no punishment and no criminal record, although I'm checking that now. At first I felt broken and I couldn't sleep that night, and I cried quite a bit too, but I've learnt so much from all this, which I will continue to share with you as time goes on. I've made a decision that at least for the next year, and probably for the foreseeable future, I will not be going out with a megaphone or disrupting any public space in any way. I will explain my decision in due course. It's an exciting period for me as I decide what's next. I'm open to ideas from you all. For the time being, I've also set many of my videos to private, and again I will explain why I did that in future videos. I've set up a GoFundMe page because although I wasn't punished with a fine, I was ordered to pay costs of £785 plus £20 victim surcharge, even though there is no victim. And I promised my wife, who begged me to pay the fine last week, that I would crowdfund any costs or fine. So the appeal for the money is particularly for those people who said I should go to court in the comments on my previous video. I'm also auctioning my Megaphone on eBay, and I'll sign it if I can find a pen that works on plastic. I may appeal the decision, but I think that if I do that, there is a possibility that I could get a more severe sentence, in which case it wouldn't be wise to appeal. Free speech in the UK has been dead since the 1986 Public Order Act, which is a disgraceful, crafty piece of catch-all legislation that gives the members of the Law Society cult ultimate control over us slaves, and I'll explain more about what I've learned in future videos. I see this as a great thing in my life. In the past few months, the conditioned masses have become increasingly violent and aggressive towards me. Recently, I was in Oxford Circus and I was making fun of a guy driving a flashy sports car. He stopped in the middle of Oxford Circus, got out the car, and in front of hundreds of people, punched me very hard. Luckily, he punched my ear, causing it to blow up, but no damage was done, and he drove off. I was also megaphoning recently in a London market, and a security guard got so irate that I disobeyed him and didn't stop megaphoning, that he grabbed my megaphone and threw it twice, smashing it to smithereens as well as throwing me out the place. And then of course there's this witness in this case who was so angry by my performance that he used the law to get at me. So it's been getting more and more dangerous. I've been amazingly lucky that I've done this for 9 years and not been seriously injured or seriously criminalised for what I do, considering how tyrannical the so-called law is and those that enforce it. And megaphoning has become my primary addiction, and addictions need always to be looked at, otherwise they may eventually kill me. I don't want to be a slave to anyone or anything. I was addicted to the drama and I was heading for serious trouble. And I will now have more time to spend with my family, developing their talents as well as work on new projects. Links are below for my PayPal account, GoFundMe page, and the Megaphone on eBay. Thanks for your love and support.